This is pepper plant, oregano. Papaya, rosemary, lemongrass that's sort of dying back but will come again. I can already see the new growth coming back. Got tons of fruit trees around here. I'll just identify a few. We have a young soursop tree. We have an avocado tree. Pineapple. More lemongrass. We have a beautiful, very vibrant breadfruit tree. We've got chaya. Beautiful flowers. I don't know if the video picked up that gigantic hummingbird that just flew over to the flowers, but I heard it before I saw it. It was huge. Moringa tree. I think this is my tallest moringa. Then it's got a little secondary one coming up on the side here. That's about halfway as tall as the bigger one. Chaya, I plan on making chaya, processing chaya powder because it's so beneficial and so healthy. I want to provide that for people. Love my croton. I'll have to get more to bring a lot of color and joy to the landscape. So I've got to get more of that. This is a golden plum tree, and this bush, this branch, is it broken or has it just bent like this? I can't say that I've noticed that it's touching the ground. I'm gonna leave it for now. We have plantain trees here. We have banana over there. We have cocoyam. That's a coffee that never, this little guy, this is a coffee sapling that never made it from this stage. I'm going to experiment with it because it doesn't look like it wants to grow, so I'm going to dig it out and I'm going to take it further onto the property that way, into the bush where we're clearing. We're in the banana grove now. Lots of bananas down this way. Lots of bananas. I think I see some more. Let's see. What's this? Yeah. There's more. Right there. What I love about the banana and plantain is that this area can expand so rapidly. You know, as the mature trees are coming to fruition, soon to come to the end of their life cycle. Once they bear fruit, you always have the younger ones coming in, not far away, right next to them. As a matter of fact, at the base, they're just popping right in, as you can see. So once you harvest your fruit, once you harvest them, you take the tree down and make way for the younger ones. And not only that, you can also take the young ones out of the ground with a little bit of skill set to not disturb the roots too much. And you can replant them. You can replant them further away, or really on the somewhere on another side of the property even. So you can really control how the bananas and plantain grow, and they can spread pretty fast, which is good because it's a good source of food. This is a fishtail palm that I got just for the beauty of it. It has great leaves. It's here, and then there's one over there. Me and my buddy Rob planted those, I guess, over a year ago on one of our trips here. Shout out to Rob. A lot of squash coming in. I've got citrus planted along this clearance here. About 5 different citrus trees planted there just recently. Oh, right. I meant to come here and actually harvest some of this because this is a great spice. If there's anything left in here. Whoa. All right, that was filled with ants. But I'm gonna harvest some of these guys, and not the ones with the holes in them because clearly those have been invaded. But this has been here for a while, so I missed the harvest season, but there's still some pods here. This is red ricotta, and this is what a lot of people use in when they're cooking. It gives a reddish tint. You can also use it for food coloring, but they use it a lot in culinary dishes, and it's just a must-have for Belizean cuisine. So I'm going to grab some gloves from the house, and I'm gonna sift through here and see if I can get any. I gave some to my mother just the other day, but I think there's some pods in here that are left. I'm gonna grab some. And let's see, that's a soursop tree. This is growing really nicely. It's probably up to about maybe 9 or 10 feet now. And got some okra there. Nice okra. And on this side, I was gonna make it a point to grab some of these leaves because these are very good for cooking as well. This is allspice. This tree is doing great. I'm gonna try to remember not to pull my leaves from just the one side. So let me switch up. Avocado. Young avocado tree. It's doing great. wild papaya. It's the wild papaya. Chaya. Lemon. Beautiful lemon tree. Madre de cacao. The taller tree. Two more chaya. They're all around the property. Soursop. I've got about 5 or 6 soursop. Culantro. This is the larger patch over here of the culantro. Another must-have in Belizean cuisine. I love to cook. I love to eat. This is what I mean about moving the banana trees around. So this is one that, this was sort of a rough move, so it died back a lot. But as you can see, it's coming again. See the new growth here? So it's coming. It's coming. And we've got it next to a coconut. So this will grow tall, tall. Unlike the ones along the fence line, which are a variety, a dwarf variety, so they'll be short. You don't have to go through so much to get the coconuts. This one is going to be well tall because the tree that I got it from, that collected them from, was a huge tree. It was very tall. So I'm going to finish off with one of my favorite flowers. And one of my favorite flowers is the flower of the okra. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the contrast in there of the colors. And in person, you can really see how just exceptional the texture of the flower petals and the way that red looks in there. It's really a flower that stands out. So I'm always happy to see them. And when you see the flower, you know that soon you will have an okra pod. So I like to get my okra maybe 3-4 days tops after this flower closes up. The next days after that, within 3 or 4 days, that's when I want to harvest my okra, because that's when it's most tender. Once it gets longer, you know, like these guys up here, here's a good example. You've got a tall pod in the front, but you see that one that's maybe about 3 or 4 inches next to it? That's the one that goes into my pot. That's the one that goes into my pot. Anyway, this was a quick walk around the farm. I didn't identify everything. I identified what stood out. I'll be doing more of these. If you enjoy them, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. And a lot more to come from the Gathered Greens Farm in Belize and Sage House.